Hello, welcome to Classic Football Shirts YouTube. My name's Doug. It's El Clásico this weekend, and today we're going to take a look at some famous shirts that were used in the iconic match, with a focus on the centenary kits of Barca and Real, worn when they celebrated their 100th birthdays. Real were 100 years old in 2002 and began celebrating their centenary in the 2001-2002 season. They wore 3 different home shirts in this season, with Zinedine Zidane, the new Galactico, to play alongside the star-studded cast of Raúl, Figo and Roberto Carlos. A RealMadrid.com sponsored shirt was worn in the 2-0 win at the Bernabeu when Luis Figo scored for the first time against his old club. This was the first time a club's website was used as a shirt sponsor. The side switched to a centenary kit at the start of 2002, which featured a plain white collar as worn in 1902 and sleeve detail embroidery. Real wore an unsponsored shirt for the first time in a Clásico since 1982 in March of the campaign at the Nou Camp, when Zinedine Zidane scored his first ever Clásico goal. 3 sleeve stripes were added to the shirt for the Champions League, and the sides met in the semi-finals in this season, the first time they had faced each other in European competition since 1960. Like then, Real came out on top, winning at the Nou Camp for the first time in 18 years. Zidane curled Real in front before McManaman, on as a late substitute, brilliantly lobbed home a crucial second. A 1-1 draw at the Bernabeu put Real in the final, and they went on to become champions of Europe for the 9th time, beating Bayer Leverkusen at Hampden Park when Zidane scored one of the all-time great goals. Barca had celebrated their 100th birthday 3 years earlier in 1999, and their centenary kit was worn across 2 seasons and in 3 Clásicos by the likes of Guardiola, Rivaldo, Luis Enrique and Luis Figo. First up, it was worn in a 3-0 win at the Nou Camp en route to the side retaining the La Liga title in 1999. Luis Enrique scored a brace, with Rivaldo making it 3 after Roberto Carlos had been sent off in the first half. In the next season, Patrick Kluivert got sent off and Real came from behind, with Raúl silencing the Nou Camp with 2 goals. It got worse at the Bernabeu, with Real winning 3-0 with goals from Roberto Carlos, Anelka and Morientes, before Guti made it 3 red cards in a row for the Clásico. The centenary kit was produced in the club's first season with Nike, and they must have been happy as they stayed with the manufacturer ever since. The red and blue half design was to match the kit first worn by the team back in 1899. It was the first time that Barca had gone back to using this design. The club badge housed in the centre of the shirt was also a first. The centenary detail on the front is embroidered, and there's also a special transfer sleeve patch commemorating 1899 to 1999. The 2 sides have never faced each other wearing shirts produced by the same company, and they've never played each other in away shirts either, which is probably for good reason given the garish designs these 2 teams often sport on the road, with the 96-97 season being our favourite for particularly outlandish designs. Barca were coached by Bobby Robson at this time and had legendary striker Ronaldo in his only season for the club. He was on fire, scoring 34 goals in 37 games. This turquoise design was inspired by the famous Catalan architect Gaudi and made by Italian manufacturers Kappa, featuring their iconic logo running down the sleeves. Real Madrid's traditional away colours are blue or purple. Spanish manufacturer Kelme always put the side in purple for away during their 4-year spell as kit provider. Here they go for a striking abstract pattern which features the Kelme paw print logos running down the sleeves. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at some classic shirts from El Clásico and the days of Zidane, Figo and Guardiola. Please leave us a comment below and let us know which one was your favourite. Subscribe to the channel and we'll see you next time.